You don't know what you don't know. I'm sure you've heard it before, and it's a hard lesson, one that I ended up learning from my kid. When I was pregnant, expecting to give birth, I knew it all. I'd read all the books, watched all the videos, talked to doctors and nurses and experts across the board. I knew exactly what to expect going into labor. At my 40-week visit, 40 weeks is the end of pregnancy, by the way, it's supposed to be. My doctor let me know that I was healthy, the baby was healthy, and the baby was not coming yet. I knew this was supposed to be the last week, but we were wrong. However, my daughter was quite large, and my doctor had concerns that if she got much larger, we might end up with an emergency situation. So together we decided that we would schedule an appointment to induce my daughter's labor the following Sunday. One more week. So I knew exactly when I was going to go into labor. Over the next 5 days, nothing really happened. Day to day went on as it always did. On that Saturday, before I was scheduled to go deliver my daughter, my mom and I had a girls' day. Why not? It was going to be the last time for a long while that I would be rested, and also I was about to be caring for an infant, so it would be several months before I'd be able to go out as normal. So my mom and I first went and got our hair done, one of our favorite pastimes together, picking out a new hair design, getting our hair cut. While I was sitting there, my kid was restless, moving around, kicking. It's okay. One more day. I also was starting to experience round ligament pain. For those that don't know, babies, as they get large in the third trimester, put pressure on your muscles, and your muscles stretch out past the ligaments, which start to stretch, and that can be painful. It's called round ligament pain. I knew that pain was familiar because, as I mentioned, my daughter was quite large. Well, then on to lunch. My mother and I went to one of our favorite restaurants. I had some of my favorite foods. I knew I was going to eat the whole plate, except I didn't. I wasn't that hungry. I took a to-go box. I was also kind of restless, or at least the baby was. Next stop, my mom and I were going to go to a brand new movie, Twilight 3, Breaking Dawn Part 1. Yes, I am that old. But of course, you don't buy candy at the movies, so we went to the store first. While we were at CVS, I was feeling that round ligament pain. I knew that pain. So I sat at the front of the store while my mom walked and got us candy and drinks to sneak in our purses. We went and we watched Breaking Dawn Part 1. And I was restless. Well, the baby was restless, moving and kicking as she did. And I was feeling round ligament pain some more. The pain was intensifying, but I wasn't worried. I knew that pain. As I got home, I was hungry again, so I heated up my leftovers. I told my husband I wasn't feeling well. That round ligament pain was bothering me. He said, the baby's due. Do you think it could be something else? No, I read the books. I talked to all the doctors. I watched all the videos. When I go into labor, the pain's going to be up high, not down low. I know exactly what to expect. He said, okay. As the night went on, I was feeling that round ligament pain, even worse. Worse than it had been before. My husband raised the concern again. Are you sure? Maybe we should go to the hospital. No. If we go to the hospital, they're going to turn us around. The baby's not coming. I read the books. I talked to the experts. I watched the videos. I know the pain has to be up here. I know what to expect. At a certain point, my husband met his breaking point and he called the on-call doctor just to get an expert's opinion, who told us, go to the hospital now. As I arrived at the hospital, I was checked in by a very nice triage team who told me, you got here just in time. We're going to go ahead and check you in now. No, it's just round ligament pain. The pain's not up here like I know it's supposed to be. No, you're in labor. We're going to check you in now. So the labor and delivery team checked me into a room, had me do all the prep work, and then got me into bed. Still waiting for my daughter, now hooked up to all sorts of fun machines. As the pain intensified, they did call for an anesthesiologist who gave me an epidural. That is the pain relief for women who are in labor. After I was given my epidural, I passed out. I was quite tired. It'd been a very long day. I also had a Benadryl for a runny nose that I was experiencing because it is a pregnancy-safe drug, according to my doctor. And without pain, there's nothing to keep me awake. Several hours later, I woke up and I was surprised. I was like, you didn't need to keep me up? I was sure you needed me awake. I knew you needed me here and awake and aware. The nurses said, no, we didn't. I was sure I knew that. No, we let you rest. You're going to need it. As the time went on, my original epidural started to wear off, and the nurses said, you know, the machines say that you're still quite some time away. They gave me another examination. Yeah, you've got lots of time. Why don't we go ahead and re-administer a second epidural? And they did. Part of the pain relief for epidurals is that your body goes very numb. Useless, in fact. I could no longer feel my legs. That's okay. The nurses knew I had time. Until I didn't. My child suddenly decided, now's the time. 10:30 in the morning, my kid decided, we're going to kick this up a notch. And suddenly, everything that everybody knew went out the window. I needed to have two nurses help me put my very numb legs into stirrups because I wasn't able to hold them up myself. And my doctor had to race my daughter to the delivery room. That's right, race. In fact, my doctor ran into my delivery room wearing a very nice party outfit. Why was my doctor in party clothes? Well, my daughter was born in December. As you know, a lot of people have holiday parties during the December season. And my doctor knew she had time because I wasn't supposed to be induced till the morning and my daughter wouldn't be born till the afternoon. I had a very great doctor though. She didn't even bother to change her clothes. She ran into the delivery room, put on scrubs right over her holiday vest, and beat my daughter to the delivery table by approximately 2 minutes. My daughter was officially born at 11:43 in the morning and taught everybody in the room the lesson that you don't know what you don't know. Even as an expert, surprises do happen, and what you might know may not be right. So, my daughter teaching us a lesson from day one. And I hope that you enjoyed this lesson as well.